Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be showing you my revamped version of Lathril Blade of the Elves. Here she is, my commander. Whenever she deals combat damage, create that many elf tokens. This is my new planeswalker I just grabbed, Tyvar Jubilant Brawler. Creatures can tap their abilities with haste. They come in with haste. And I can untap a target creature, so attack with a Lathril untapper, and then maybe tap her ability. So that's the important thing, or tap for mana. So that's cool. Let's go with lands first. Command Tower, Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth, and 3 Tree City. The rest, we have 10 swamps and 15 forest. Alright, let's go ahead and start with artifacts. We have a Jewel Lotus, Brotherhood Regalia, Arcane Signet, a Coat of Arms, Hammer of Nazan, Throne of the God Pharaoh, Eldrazi Monument, Lightning Greaves, Whisper Silk Cloak, Soul Ring, Banner of Kinship. This is great. Power Fist, Sword of Feast and Famine, Patrick Banner, Umbral Mantle, Mithril Coat, Staff of Domination, for those that love infinite combos, Sensei's Divining Top, a Chroma's Memorial, which is strong, gives all my creatures flying. Alright, next we'll do enchantments. We'll save creatures for last. Rancor, we get Trample. Whenever it gets put into a graveyard, return it to my hand. Alpha Status, Doubling Season, and Steely Resolve. This is a new card I just added. Cultist of the Absolute. Gives my Lathril Flying, Death Touch, and plus 3/3. Ward, pay 3 life at the beginning of my upkeep. Oh, that's they'd have to sacrifice a creature. So if they try to target Lathril, she's getting protected. I'm trying to protect her as much as possible and win the game. Turn 5. Here we have Hero's Downfall. You can destroy a Planeswalker, which is nice. Dark Ritual, Rolly Tutor, Galadrim Ambush, Deadly Relic, Archdruid's Charm, Moment's Peace, Heroic Intervention, Vampiric Tutor, and Vitalize. Those are some good instances. Protection, and yeah. Here we have Sorceries, Reanimate, Toxic Deluge, Cultivate, Overwhelming Stampede, Rampant Growth, Demonic Tutor, and this one is Viewpoint Synchronization. If I do damage with my commander, I can cast it for the free running cost, which is 2 less than the original cost, and get 3 basic lands, put 2 of them onto the battlefield and 1 in my hand, which is nice. Who doesn't like lands? Alright, next we'll go to creatures, and we'll finish it off there. Carrion Ranger. For a forest, I can return a forest and untap a creature. Activate once per turn. Arbor Elf, 1 forest, untap target forest. Azeri Renegade Leader, I can gain Trample with 5 mana there, and plus 2/3, which is nice. Or I can regenerate a target elf if someone destroys it, which which is cool. Allosaurus Shepherd. Again, single mana there. This spell can't be countered. Green creatures I control can't be countered. So we have a lot of protection in this, as much as we can with Galgari. But we can cast or use 6 mana to do that. I don't think I will ever do that, but it's okay. Dinosaurs, I'm building Laws as we speak. I just got the precon and the slivers, so yeah. I like dinosaurs. This is nice. Nice little artwork there. This card is very EDH, and my friend showed me how to use it because he beat me with it. So Wirewood Symbiote, return an elf I control, untap target creature. You just keep returning. I'll tell you what card you return right now. Jaharia, Friend of the Forest, tokens can tap for mana. Dionysus, Elvish Archdruid. Elves have, whenever this creature becomes tapped, untap it and put a 1/1 counter on it. This should trigger. This ability triggers only once each turn. Very cool. Farhaven Elf. This is a secret lair. Whenever Farhaven Elf enters the battlefield, you may search the library for a basic land. So yeah, you can return this to your hand and keep tapping it and keep getting lands. Roaming Throne. A double trigger for Lathril's tokens. Realm Walker. Look at the top card of your library. Cast spells. Or elves, I should say. Llanowar Tribe. 3 mana, tap for 3. Immaculate Magistrate. Put a 1/1 on target creature for each elf I control. Priest of Titania. Add forest for each elf on the battlefield. Elvish Mystic. Just a mana dork. Beast Whisperer. Draw a card. This is the card that my friend was beating me. He just kept replaying Reclamation Sage, so he was destroying my target artifacts and enchantments, and as you can see, I have some great artifacts. So that was annoying. So I stole that combo off of him. Elvish War Master. Whenever one or more elves I control enter the battlefield, create a 1/1 green elf creature token. This ability triggers once per turn. However, you can tap 7 mana and get +2/2 with Death Touch until end of turn. Llanowar Elves. Who doesn't like mana dorks? Tyvar the Bellicose. Whenever one or more elves I control attack, they gain Death Touch until end of turn. Each creature I control has whenever the mana ability of this ability creature resolves, put a 1/1 counter. And yeah. This ability triggers once per turn. You put the 1/1 equal to the amount of mana this creature produced. That's very strong. Fine-Horn Elves. It's strong if you're using Marwyn. Leaf Crown Visionary. Other elves you control get +1/1. Whenever you cast an elf spell, you may pay forest and draw a card. Elvish Archdruid. Other elves get 1/1 and tap forest for each elf I control. Draga Warcaller. Now this is a great card. This is one of the first cards I ever bought, and after that, I started building decks and buying precon. So this has a multi-kicker whenever it enters with a +1/1 counter on it for each. It enters with the +1/1 counter on it for each time it was kicked. So imagine you have infinite mana, and then other elves you control get +1/1 for each +1/1 counter on him. Very strong. Eladrami Corvic Doll. You can look at the top card of the library. You may cast creature spells. Doesn't specifically say elves, but tap for a forest. Tap 2 untapped creatures you control. Reveal a card from your hand or the top of your library. If you reveal a creature this way, put it onto the battlefield. Activate only during your turn. Okay. Elvish Champion. If all my elves get Forest Walk and +1/1. If I have Yavimara, that this land, where is it? If I have this land, that creates their lands into forest, then they can't block me, which is nice. Finding ways to get through with Lathril is very important, I've noticed, and getting mana fast, very, very fast. Protection as well is very important with this revamp. Tyvar the Pummeler. You can use that, tap another and tap to give her indestructible, but mainly you want to use the 5 cost creatures you get plus XX until end of turn, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. Yeah, that's strong. Marwyn. Whenever another elf you control enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter. This is good because it doesn't trigger only once each turn. It can trigger a million times, you know? And then, yeah, you can tap mana for her power. Elvish Harbinger. Whenever it enters the battlefield, you may search the library for an elf card, reveal it, shuffle, put it on top. And then you can tap for any color. Nice. Last card here, Glissa Sunslayer. Zombie Elf, Phyrexian, legendary creature, 3/3. Whenever Glissa Sunslayer does combat damage to a player, choose one. Draw a card, lose a life, destroy target enchantment, or remove up to 3 counters from target permanent. Which is, of course, strong if you're playing another elf that likes to have a lot of counters, such as what's his name? The green and red guy. I hate that guy. But it's okay, we beat him last time. Finally beat someone with my elf deck. This is a strong elf deck now. Very EDH like. I'm enjoying it a lot. Giving my elves flying is very important. Because sometimes you can't get through unless you can fly over your opponents. And yeah, she's a very big threat. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. And next deck tech will be Brea. I'm still finalizing her infinite combos. She has like at least 10 infinite combos in here. So yeah. Hopefully you guys are having a great day, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.